Welcome, I'm your host, Logan23. You're joining me for Witness a Bodyguard Romance, Chapter 24, The Boxer. In the fading twilight of Galway, Cassian leads you by hand into the tight alleyway. We're gonna have to sneak in. The U.S. Marshal suggesting we break the law. How scandalous. Think of it more as spending. The place has been abandoned for a couple years, so technically it's not private property. I suppose the benefit of you working in law enforcement is that you know the loopholes to keep us out of trouble. True, but getting into it with you isn't so bad. You reach a brick wall about Cassian's height. Don't tell me that you want me to jump over those. You'll be brilliant. I'll help you. Fine. Carry me on your back. Push me up putting your hands on my ass. Since you're making me do this, I might as well enjoy it. You won't be the only one. Laughing, you move closer to the wall, letting Cassian press against you as he cups your backside to push you up. You feel the strong muscles in his arms flex as he lifts you, fingers sinking into the firm curves of your ass. I could get used to this way of traveling. Soon you're high enough to slide yourself onto the top of the wall, straddling it between your legs. Now you'll want us to climb walls more often. I can be adventurous, as long as there's no mud involved. Once you're both safely on the other side of the wall, Cassian shoves open a broken door to reveal an old boxing gym. I don't know what is up with today in Pixelberry and wanting to box, but okay. I used to love coming here as a kid. There's where my da taught me to box. Was he a boxer? Cassian shakes his head. He didn't do fights, but he wanted my siblings and me to be able to defend ourselves. So, he'd take us here to show us the ropes. I got pretty good at it. Did you wear the shorts and the gloves? Yeah, actually. The shop where I bought my equipment might still be here. Walking over to a counter in the corner, he opens up a cabinet to reveal clothes sealed and wrapping. This one's in your size if you want to try it on. I know I'd love to see you in the ring in this. As he holds up the outfit, you imagine how it would look on your body. Oh, okay, 'cause that hoodie makes sense. Motion for Cassian to toss you the clothes, which you put on after slipping out of your old ones. Okay, I feel extremely badass. Before you can respond, Cassian has to collect himself. His jaw dropped the moment you turned around. Damn, the way you're looking at, I might beg for you to kick my ass. Want me to rough you up a little before we start? Yes, please. His hands glide over the bare skin of your waist, pulling you in for a searing kiss. The heat of his lips is almost as warm as the burning touch of your fingertips as you press your palms against his upper chest. It's time we get you in the ring. Yes. I'm ready to duke it out. Oh boy. You dance back and forth like you're dodging punches while Cassian shakes his head with a grin. Come on, Conor McGregor. Copyright. He holds out his hand to help you up into the boxing ring, and you climb under the thick ropes. What do you know about boxing? Well, I know people hit each other with chairs, so sometimes I do cardio boxing at the gym. I can do a whole routine to music. Well, when we get home, I need to see that. Moving beside you, Cassian stands with his feet apart. I'll go over some basics first. It'll be a refresher for me too, so I don't fall into bad habits. Like getting someone to hit you? Of course, but I was talking more stance and footwork. You shift your feet, attempting to match Cassian's pose. How do I look? Great. Now relax your upper body while straightening your spine. Starting to sound similar to dancing. A lot of people Principles are the same. Good balance, footwork, timing. Next time we go to a dance studio and I show you some ballet moves. Some of the best fighters were dancers. You'd be doing me a favor. Plus, I'd get to see you in a skin-tight leotard. You raise your arms and clench your fists so they're blocking your hand. Very funny. I'm ready to knock that cocky grin off your face. Oh, you need to lower your arms in order to see me better first. Still grinning, he positions himself directly in front of you. Hit him below the belt, surprise him with a jab. In an attempt to show off, you try a move you've seen in an action film. Think fast. Oh, that'll work out. In an effortless dodge, Cassian avoids your jab, watching it fly harmlessly past his head. You actually had good form there. Thank you. I was aiming to impress you. Before you can react, Cassian has trapped you in the corner of the ring, pressing his chest against your back. Hey, no fair. Two can play that game. Fine, I yield. Cassian spins you around, so your lips are inches from his. Normally a boxer would declare victory here. Now show me your victory dance and I'll give you a champion nickname. Only if you do it too. Deal. You drive a hard bargain. Now, show me what you would do if you won a fight. Well, I've got an idea, but you'll need to step back. Once you're safely out of the way, he sprints backwards into the ropes on the other side of the ring. And using the momentum of the bounce, he springs forward and somersaults into the air before landing on his feet. Oh my god. His arms raised, he pumps his fists, letting out a victory cry. Woo! Finally, he takes a bow. So, you have thought about this before. Maybe once or twice, but you still got to crown me champion. Right, I get to give you a nickname. Switch to an announcer-style voice as you lift up Cassian's arm. Your winner, an undefeated Cassian! Cassian's knockout. Just go with it. Knockout King! Cassian Knockout King. I like it. I thought you would. On with it then, let's see yours. You close your eyes for a moment, shaking out your limbs and to loosen yourself up. Do a sexy dance on Cassian, taunt him with a breakdance. Do a sexy dance. Open your eyes, you start to shimmy your body, moving in undulations around Cassian. Oh, it's that kind of dance. Backing into him, you roll down the length of him, caressing the front of his body with your ass. This is the only way I would want to celebrate. Makes me want to feel like I won, too. You're definitely my favorite champion. Thank you. Your turn to announce me. He surprises you by lifting you up onto his shoulders in a celebratory fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Nami. Boston Bombshell. Which, apparently, I thought there was going to be 2 L's, and because it was grayed out, but apparently only 1. Okay. Boston Bombshell Russo. Boston Bombshell takes the championship title. Like it matters if your name's misspelled or not, you get the idea. Cassian lowers you, so you're facing him, wrapping his arms around you, so he plants a firm kiss on your lips. Please accept my heart as a prize instead. I could make that work. You make a much better accessory to have on my arm than a gaudy belt. Laughing, you and Cassian share another kiss before he sets you down. The night goes on as Cassian walks you through a series of boxing techniques, taking the time to help you master each one. As he does, you realize that both of you have grown more relaxed than you have been in a while. I'm glad we came here. I never thought I would love boxing. I hoped you'd like it. He takes your hands in his. Since we got to Ireland, things have been intense, not what we planned. Yeah, but boxing can help you feel in control when the rest of your life isn't. Looks like something we both need. Also, I wanted you to be able to defend yourself better and not have to rely on me. I know how important your independence is to you. If we were married, I wouldn't want to lose that. To lose myself, you don't. Marriage doesn't do that. That's why your proposal scared me. It had nothing to do with wanting to be with you. Nami, you don't have to give anything up for me. I promise I'll never hold you back. and I promise I will trust your intentions. When you say something, I'll believe it. I won't doubt your love for me. And I just gave you tools to kick my ass if I broke my word. That's a great invitation to stay on my good side. From where I'm standing, you don't have a bad side. Brushing your hair away from your face, Cassian threads his fingers through your locks and presses his lips against yours. You respond eagerly, fitting your mouths together again and again in perfect harmony. I love you, Nami. I love you too. He presses his forehead to yours, communicating how he feels the same way with the touch as he did with his words. Let's forget about everything for a minute and have some fun. What do you have in mind? Well, you got a whole entire ring to bout Chicka Wow Wow in. I'm sure he's gonna go with that. How about every time you get in a hit, I take off an item of clothing? Strip boxing. That's a game I could get on board with. Of course, you have to be up for the challenge. I mean, isn't he at an advantage with how much clothing he has? Just saying. And prepare to lose it all. You gesture to his outfit with an arch of your eyebrows. First you'd have got to beat me. Or I could distract you. Turning around, you shake your hips, backing yourself up into the curves of his. I'm not sure how this will help you, but please continue. Jutting out your backside, you bounce it into the top of his thighs. That's one hit. How? What? How does that count? You never said I couldn't fight dirty. You're clever. Alright, tell me what I'm taking off first. Your pants. Wow, you're not messing around. He shimmies out of his pants, tossing them onto the ropes. Technically, he would need to remove his shoes and or boots before that. There, you won this round. My victory should come with a 360 view. So demanding. Pretending to sigh while hiding a grin, Cassian turns around to give you an unobstructed view of his ass. You give him a firm slap on the backside and then hold up 2 fingers. That's 2. Wait, no, you tricked me! I can't believe you fell for that a second time. Shirt off. He tugs his top off over his head, flinging it aside. This isn't what I had in mind when I came up with this game. I know, but this was so much more fun for me. No more cheating. I've still got to teach you one of the most important boxing lessons. Don't get your ass kicked. Well, any good match involves getting knocked around a little. It's the getting back up that's the hardest part. But knowing when to step back and when to push forward is the part most people struggle with. In life or in boxing, both. It took the words right out of my mouth. A lesson you applied to your life. We're both fighters in our own ways. You spent your life fighting with your fists. Well, I had to do it with my words to stand up for myself. I pity anyone who tries to push you around. You gave me a hard enough time when I was trying to save your life. You were telling me what to do, and then even worse, what not to do. A mistake I avoid making as often as possible. Okay, show me. When is a good time to strike and when should I retreat? You put your fists up and bounce lightly on the balls of your feet. Due to your smaller size, your best chance to strike is when your opponent swings high. Are you calling me tiny? It's a compliment. You can dodge and deliver a blow to my stomach. Cassian walks you through the technique, moving his arm in slow motion as you duck beneath it. As he approaches again, you find yourself backed up against the ropes. I don't think I can step back any further. It doesn't have to be literal. You can use the ropes to spring away in any direction. Aim myself at Cassian and attack him. Aim away from Cassian and dodge. Pressing back against the ropes, you launch yourself past Cassian. But before you've successfully dodged him, he smacks a hand around your waist. Or snakes. Gotcha. Should we declare a winner for this round? Usually a match ends when someone's being pinned. We can't leave the match unfinished. It'd be downright shameful. I'll try to be gentle. What? You leap onto Cassian's torso, throwing all your weight against him to knock him off balance, and he falls backwards onto the mat with you on top of him. Oh, boy, this guy sure likes to lose a lot, doesn't he? Look at that, I win. I've never seen a move like that in boxing before. I make my own rules. Yes, you do. All hail the champion. Now it's time to claim my reward. Resting your hands on either side of Cassian's head, you lower your face towards his. Your lips brush against his, soft and smooth as they meet, finding the curves and grooves that fit into one another. His gaze travels down your neck, following the hollow of your throat down the slope of your collar. Your hands lace together, pressing down to the stringy surface of the canvas. There are other ways we can work up a sweat in the ring. Something tells me it involves less clothing. Good guess. I am hot from our workout. Taking everything off would help me cool down. You're barely wearing anything in the first place. I've got an idea if you're up for it. Wow, you're full of this today. You inspire me to think outside the box. Tell me your idea. I get you up against the ropes and we see how sturdy they really are. What? Let's do what all great boxers do and go the distance. That's one of the sexiest things you've ever said to me. Okay. That's depressing. Want me to talk boxing to you? Yes, and while you do that, I'll take care of your clothing. As Cassian gets to work on removing your bottoms, you lower your voice to a husky whisper. Let's get ready to rumble. Cassian's full body laugh nearly stops him from successfully removing your tom. Nami, love, you're incredible. So pound me hard enough to show me why we're the reigning champs. You tug at Cassian's clothes. He has none! Chucking them aside as he hoists you on top of the ropes. His muscles ripple under your fingertips, the firmness of his abs pressing against your stomach, spreading warmth down your legs. There'll be no doubt in your mind when we're done. Secure me so I don't go anywhere. I would hate for the ropes to be able to take more than I can give. He laces the ropes around your arms and legs, gently twisting them until you're firmly tangled in their grasp. He then trails his hand down your stomach, dipping with the curve of your pelvic bone and swirling his fingers around in a circular motion. Tell me what you want. I want to feel you. Within seconds, his body has found yours, pressing deeply into the part of you that aches the most for him. You squeeze the ropes beneath your fingers, throwing your head back as you sway beneath his touch. Oh, Nami. The force of his hips meeting yours causes the ring to quake, rising and falling to match the motion of your bodies. Over and over he finds the hidden places that beg for fulfillment of him, and grasping him, hold him closer than ever. His hands clutch the ropes over yours, winding himself up with you as your movements grow frenzied. You need him in a way you've never needed anything harder, deeper, and more certain than the sweat dripping from your skin. Don't stop. I won't. Instead of climbing and falling once, you find yourself cresting again and again, lost in the undulating power of the ropes, and opening you up to Cassian and allowing him into more than just your body. Hours pass, and somewhere along the way, you and Cassian end up tangled in one another in the center of the ring. You don't even realize that you fell asleep until a bright light hit your eye, shining through one of the broken windows and startling you and Cassian. What the hell is that light? It's a flashlight. Someone knows we're here. Or it could be a cop because the window's broken, you dolt. Anyway. Without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hand down description below. Links to social media, Discord, if you'd like to support me and my content. Without further ado, I'll be streaming later on Twitch. Links down below if you ever want to watch. Hopefully you do. I put out a lot of content there, and it's a great way to chill, get to know me, get to know one another, as well as talk about whatever or ask whatever. Anyway, once again, thanks for catching me, with choices. Catch you all later. Bye.